Hey, if you liked the video, hit like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, please head over to patreon.com.
What a maneuver!
All right, my friends, if you have clicked on this video, it means that you are prepared to enter battle at the highest. How's it going, everybody? Jasco Games has included me in the class reunion box break, and I'm very, very excited to break into these products and see exactly what they have in store. We've got the Class Reunion Limited Edition Collector Pack. And then we've got a DLC with the Chibi Mania art. And then, of course, we've got the big ol' honkin' Class Reunion Collector's Box. So, let's start with the DLC first, I think, right? And then we'll start looking at all the brand new, I guess they say it's the rares, right? There's very exclusive promos. There's 10 random different promos in these, but the DLC boxes come with guaranteed foils. You know exactly what you're getting out of every box. So let's open this up and take a look at these chibi arts, because these have been getting a lot of play recently. Just the cards, a lot of people were worried were gonna have like very specific applications for basically just stacking characters, but I'm seeing cards like Asui's Friendship everywhere. So let's tear into these real quick. And let's take a look, because this is maybe the most unique art Jasco's used. And you can see on my mat here, I've got the regional license exam mat. We've got the chibi art for the villains here. And we've got the chibi art for all your favorite heroes and students in the DLC. Ooh, that's popping right off. So you see it's one big pack here. No muss, no fuss. We're going to put the box over here real quick. Pop this bad boy out. There we go. Nothing left in here. Ooh, okay. Got a Eraserhead 3 right there on the top. Nice, easy to open packaging. I'm the worst at opening booster packs. If any of you guys have seen any of my my box opening videos, I struggle with the packs. So I love that these are very open, easy to open. Don't have to risk damaging my cards. So first off, we've got Eraserhead 3. And Eraserhead 3 reduces the difficulty of your other Eraserheads, which is very cool. But the main thing is when you play them, you get to draw cards and seal rival foundations. And so I'm a big fan of that. I'm a huge fan of getting like extra card draw. And especially when I use a +0 mid block to do it. Next up we have Midoriya. We've got the protagonist himself. Gets stacking damage bonuses for every character that you have. And then also gets to draw cards based on how many characters you've built. So once per game, you can draw up to 4 cards, nearly double your hand size. That's a pretty powerful ability. And these symbols like to have cards to discard for fuel. And speaking of discard for fuel, we've got Bakugo 3, a 7 hand size character, right? And he can discard Bakugos. You can discard character cards, whoa, excuse me, from your hand to clear your card pool. So that's been a theme Bakugo has had for a while now, being able to like move cards out of his card pool, and of course having the Fury keyword because he's an angry little hedgehog. So very, very cool stuff, very powerful ability. And then once per turn he can draw a whole bunch of cards. And then Todoroki, the last character that comes in the pack that's unique is Shoto Todoroki. Todoroki has a once per turn ability to put massive damage on an attack based on how many committed foundations your rival has. But then his other ability lets you discard a character card from his stage to target commit one of your rival's foundations. So very cool synergistic effect there. Very nice art too. I think the Todoroki has the best art, has the best pop on the because you can see, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, the text is like icicle pattern. Like everything else is just kind of like a stylized comic book font. But if you can kind of see there, he's actually got ice patterns on the wording. So I think that is very, very, very cool. So we've got a whole slew of these I guess you'd call them promos. It says rares on the back of the Class Reunion box, so I keep getting mixed up on my words. But we got a bunch of these promos here. And we've got Get Loud, which is another present mic attack. And so for those who don't know, present mic focuses on mill strategies a lot. And so this card has the ability to mill the rival based on a non-attack card's difficulty in your card pool. And then it also puts a card in your card pool for you. So very much a combo that sets itself up, which is really neat. It combos in a very unique way. Not a lot of cards combo off of a mid block, right? There's a high block combo, and there's like mid attacks and like attack zones. I don't think we've had a block zone, a mid block combo yet. So very cool stuff. A little more open-ended than your average combo. Let's slide these over just a bit here. Then we've got Quick Thinking. This card is kind of nuts. The 2 check keeps it in check, no pun intended, but you can remove any ready foundation to build any card from your discard pile with a control of 5 or 6. So you don't get to build like typically the most powerful cards, which have controls of 4, right? That's why their control is lower to deal with their high power level. But you can build a character card with it, so it makes it perfect for this DLC. Next up, we have Rushing In. Rushing In is Deku finally learned the ability to kick, right, with this DLC. He doesn't want to break his arms anymore, so we've got a nice kick for him, which also counts cards in the stage. So the same way that Deku 3 wants to count character cards for damage, Rushing In can count any card in your stage and get bonus stats based on how many copies you have. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then we have Shocking Entrance. Maybe my favorite. It doesn't automatically build the card, but you can just discard a card to pick up an asset, which is very, very cool, or a character card. And then if it's the only card in your card pool, it gets faster. So it's got some really nice stats. You wanna probably start your turn with it, but these symbols are pretty good at clearing their card pool too. So that could be a huge benefit as well. Next up, All Might's Mentorship. This card is very interesting. I don't think many people understand how powerful this card is the first time they see it. This card has the response, while it's in the card pool, after your attack deals damage, you get to draw a card and discard a card. But it doesn't count towards progressive difficulty to play those attacks. So a very, very nice consistency card. You gotta have All Might, right? You gotta have, if there's anyone who's a protagonist, it's not Deku. Gotta be All Might. So you love to see him represented, get that chibi art in there. And this card is part of lots of very powerful combos. Next up, we have Asui's Friendship. Yeah, Asui's Friendship. I thought it might have been Assistance for a second. So Asui's Friendship is a very simple effect. After your ranged attack deals damage, your rival's going to have to commit 2 foundations. And these symbols are known for having some pretty nice stun attacks. They have some very nice ranged attack lineups. And there is a really big payoff for committing your rival out on some of these symbols. So all in all, just another really nice aggressive piece that makes sure that your offense can break down just about any wall. Hiroshima's Assistance. This is an incredibly potent piece. This is a card I expect to see show up all over the format. Hiroshima's Assistance says, response after your rival partially blocks your attack, you can flip this bad boy to seal their block. So no more Faith Shield off blocking, no more Breaker 2 mid blocks on your high and low attacks. Very, very powerful stuff. A lot of block responses, a lot of cards when they block. They are doing something that you don't really care if you fully blocked or not, right? You're doing it for the breaker, or it's an effect that says you're not going to take damage, and this is going to deny them that ability. All of a sudden, they're taking damage. Things are going to get pretty bad pretty fast. So very powerful, 1 difficulty foundation. Next up, we have Uraraka's Encouragement. So this is a 3 difficulty 4 control, and this is pretty much the name of the game here. You get to remove this from your stage as a form. And you can either go get a character card, or you can go get any non-unique foundation you want. So a very powerful tutor effect. This is going to be very, very nice for decks that need like a foundation combo. This is going to be very nice for pretty much any character stacker on its symbols. So very powerful stuff, increases the consistency of your deck. Very, very cool. And then the other thing that's really cool about the DLCs are you get 2 copies of every card in it. So if you need a playset of any of these cards, you just have to buy 2 copies of the DLC. You're going to get a playset guaranteed. It's a no muss, no fuss kind of product. Very cool, very simple. And then if you only need some of the cards from it, you just buy one and then probably trade with your friend, right? That's what I've done pretty much with all my DLCs in the past. There's usually at least one set of cards that I'm not particularly looking for, or just that I would rather have. And so I can go to my friend and say, hey man, I really need 2 shocking entrants. Can I trade you some Uraraka's encouragement? And then all of a sudden, boom, we both have a playset. We only had to buy 1 pack of the DLC. So I'm a big fan of the DLC products. I've thought as far as if you're not going to include cards in a set, right? It's not going to be a promo tied to attendance to an event. I've thought that giving people a guaranteed package of cards where they know exactly what they're getting and you only have to buy 2 at most of a product to get a playset was a pretty good call. So I was a big fan, but I think what we're really here for, guys, we're really here for this class reunion box. This is the newest of the new. This is going to be the newest product coming out before the Kansas City regional license exam. So very, very cool stuff. So if you can see on the back here, talks about the exclusive The Future is Now promo. Contains some rares, and we're going to get some booster packs. So let's pop right in here. Let me see. How do I do this without ripping all the packaging? Whoa, that's okay. Okay. It's kind of nice. It's got a neat little opening there. Pop that out. Okay, we got a Welcome to Universus. Little booklet. I imagine this booklet will be in the big box too. What do we got here? Okay. We've got where to start. We've got Levi on there. It talks about all the different products. This is like a product catalog, which is very cool. Talks about deck loadable content, 2-player clash decks. Very, very cool stuff. Talks about character playmats, all the different booster packs. And then how to use The Future is Now. There you go. And then it's going to have a catalog of all the different cards that you can get. So very cool stuff. Lots of nice product information, right? You get to know what you're hunting down. Talks about the UGN. If you're a new player and you want to play at local events, you want to play at provisionals, regionals, you can use the code ACE when you sign up, and you'll get some bonus loyalty points. Very, very cool stuff. And then organized play plus ultra tournaments. Got oh, that's Lohan. There's Lohan in the image there for the tournament play. That's pretty cool. Very interesting stuff. Pro Hero Nationals talks about Pro Hero Nationals, Hero League Championships. Very, very cool. So there's like a big old advertisement for the game. Gives you a lot of information. Very good product for that impulse buyer rolling through your major retailer and goes, hey, I like My Hero Academia. I like to collect things. Let's check it out. So should I open the booster packs as part of this? I guess I will. We'll do that last because those will be random. Let's power through this. So we've got a little package here. See how it's kind of like a booster pack. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna use the scissors here. You don't want to see me struggle with a tiny piece of plastic. A grown man like me being defeated by some plastic seems unlikely. So here we go. You got your guaranteed Future is Now. Look at that shine. Oh, that's so bright. These look so much better than I thought they would, to be honest. Like, they've got the foiling in all the right places, all over the lightning. Deku's going crazy with it. There's like this cool cube pattern. I don't know if you guys can see that on my video there, but the cube pattern is very sick. Very nice pattern foils. But let's see what random ones we got. The ones I'm looking for, I'm trying to get Runaways, and I wouldn't mind Masterminding or Gran Torino Agency. So Runaway is the one that we're going to pop for. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got the toga attack here. Which one? Throwing knife lunge. Very cool stuff. Does some really interesting things from the card pool. Not a lot of cards have abilities where they just sit in the card pool and do things. Ooh, okay. One for all, 1,000,000%. Delaware Detroit Smash. I'm never going to get that one right on the first go ever. We've got the big old Smash lettering there. He's giving him what for? Maybe the biggest powerful number you'll ever get. All Might 1 gets some pretty big powerful numbers, though. This one starts out at 8 damage. It doesn't need that much powerful. Next up, we got Duplex. I know some Twice fans out there. I know some Twice fans who are going to love a card like this. If you can pump the damage a bit, you know, maybe play a couple of these in a turn, get it to where it deals 5 damage, you go get it twice. And then last up, we have Create Insulation Cloth. This card is super sick because, like Throwing Knife Lunge, it does cool things from the card pool. If your rival's going to try and commit, seal, or was it flip? Commits or seals a card in your stage, you can cancel it. So if they're going to stun you, if they're going to try and seal your foundations, you get to flip this bad boy right here in the card pool and cancel the ability. I'm all here for it. I love a good cancel. Let's put these booster packs away. So that's the 4 random promos, and then the guaranteed future is now, which is very nice. And then let's look at the big box, because this one comes with all the accessories. This is the main product, right? This is the head honcho. This is the big deal, the big kahuna. This one's going to have 6 rares in it, but it comes with custom dice and tokens to help track your gameplay with ease. We're going to get Dragon Shield sleeves. There's 5 different designs that you can possibly collect. 8 booster packs instead of 4. Let's see, what else are we missing here? We've got that. We mentioned game tokens. Oh, we get tracking dice. Speed and damage tracking dice. So very cool stuff. Tells you everything it contains on the side here. Got little pictures of all the different sleeves you can get. Very cool stuff. So let's see what sleeves we get. I didn't even think about the sleeves. What sleeves do we want? There's Joint Effort Offensive. There looks to be some Evil versus Good. A couple of different character lineups. Let's see what we get. Pull this off here. I wonder if it's going to be like a storage box. Is this going to be like a partitioned thing I can keep my collection, maybe my decks in? Maybe that's, yeah. Ooh, a deck box would have been really nice. Whoa. Oh, look at this packaging. Okay. Is this it keeps everything separate? Ooh, okay. Same little booklet as before. Got the same little booklet. And then, I don't know if you guys, it's like packaged with a divider. To kind of keep everything safe and nice and all different. So, take this out. Put that to the side. Okay. Alright. And then we've got our promos here, our rares. Got the booster packs. Got a whole slew of boosters. You're basically just paying for booster packs, and then you get like a bunch of promos for free, is kind of how it feels. Because 10 booster packs, you know, if you bought those by themselves, that's like what, 40 bucks? 35 to 40. What does a booster pack even go for these days? I only buy boxes. I'm pretty much a bulk guy, and then I buy singles. I go to unfunstuff.com and I plug in the code PLUGIN and save 5% off my orders when I buy singles. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. We got the sleeves. Oh, all right. We got the Class 1A lineup here with the sleeves. Got All Might in the back. Got everyone shouting their Ki shout. There you go. Love that. So 65 card sleeves. That's enough for a 50 card deck, your 10 card sideboard, and then 5 bonus sleeves just in case you split one. I guess one for your character too. So like 4 bonus sleeves in case you split one. So that's very nice. Well, I'm running out of table space. Who knew I was going to get so much stuff? Alright. So then we've got probably one of the main reasons to actually pick up the product in the collector's box for a lot of people, the speed and damage dice. So we got 6 different dice here. And let me break these out. Excuse me. Little sneeze never hurt nobody. So we've got 3 damage dice, which you can tell because they have the little damage hit marker there. They've got the little starburst icon, I think is what it was originally referred to. That's very cool. Every little number there. Very nice. Very soft kind of a feel, too. Got like a nice little marble pattern almost to it. Ooh, okay. Little sample roll for you. I rolled 2. So there's a very cool variant you can play with these as well, by the way. Where every time you play an attack, you can roll for random damage. And you can actually play a very, very interesting, crazy, chaotic game using these dice now, which is very cool. But that's a story for another video. And then this is the real... This is like the real home run in the kit, I think. This is the real home run of the product. And it is the zone dice. So not only do these track speed, right? They're 1 through 6. They got numbers on them as well. But they're color-coded. And they have the current zone of the attack tracking for you. So if you're playing against Sero, you can use these to track when the zone changes. If you're playing against Deku 1, the starter deck Deku, then he can use these dice to mark what he called for his enhance. So it can get a little confusing. You know, our game is one of the most complex and deep strategy games. It's very simple to learn, but when you get deep into it, right, it can be very, very complex and rewarding for the depth that you can get to. But part of that depth is keeping track of a lot of information. And the zone dice are probably one of the best products that have ever come out from Jasco Games or for the My Hero card game in general. This is just such a slam dunk idea. I got to actually sort of beta test these, and it was very confusing at first because it was something I wanted for a long time, right? And then actually having them to play against a Sero 1 on stream at the Pasadena Regional, you know, we just had to remember to like grab the new die every single time that that he would change the zone. But it made it much, much easier. So I didn't have to ask anymore. I didn't have to go, oh, you made it high, right? You made it high? No, it just says it's a high attack. It's the color, right? I can just look and go, oh, he's using the yellow die. It's a low attack. I just know based on the color. So very cool stuff. Definitely one of the best collector's products that we've had. And then another thing, this is a thing I didn't know I needed until I saw them. And that is the gameplay tokens, which... We've got a little ice cube here, which is for freezing, right? We've got the freezing tokens. And then we've got tokens to make sure that you know if the attack has been readied before. So here's the ice cube side. And then we've got has been readied already, right? That's like a little uncommit symbol there. And you can use these for pretty much anything, right? You can use this to show that it's been committed by a turn to dust. So that way you can remember which foundations are up for being destroyed, right? They're pretty multi-use. But I remember personally, right, and I just like to relate to people with personal experience, when I would play Sports Festival Stadium Danky 1. When I was playing the air symbol back at the start of set 2, right? I would have my stage arranged like this, and I would have the asset in the middle. And every time I would ready a foundation, I would have to put it like to the side. And I would tell my rival, like, okay, these on this side of the asset have been readied before. These on this side have not. And like, I just don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to worry about it. I can just take these little tokens and go wherever I want. Wherever I want the foundation to be in my stage, I now have a token to track it. Very unambiguous. Love that. And then on top of that, we've got a little lock icon here. And we've got a stack of bricks. It looks like a bunch of cubes. So very, very cool stuff. You can use these to track pretty much any gameplay information you need to. I don't think I need to harp on the usefulness of tokens to people very much. You know what they're for, right? We've been using gameplay tokens and trackers for a long time. But very cool stuff. Awesome product to enhance your gameplay and just make it easier. We're just trying to make the gameplay easier to keep track of. And honestly, as someone who's done commentary for the game, I would love to see these. I would love to see these on stream. You know, watching these on stream and them using the color-coded dice and using tokens would make it a better viewing experience too, I think. Gotta love the drag racers, man. That's the problem. I'm actually doing this on live stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, I do have my chat popping off about these cards. Oh, you guys, so they're asking where are the bricks for? It has been built this turn. The bricks are for a card that you built, right? I think that's their intended use. Again, you can really use the tokens how you want as long as you communicate it right. But for a card like Homage to My Hero, which cares if you have built this turn, or for characters like Spinner, right, who want to commit specific foundations that have been built this turn, you can use the bricks for that. You can also use the brick for like your once per game or once per turn. Like if you have a once per turn build a foundation ability, the brick icon can be perfect for that, to let you know which once per turn ability you've used, rather than just using a die, right? Because some characters have a once per turn and a twice per turn, or they have 2 once per turns, or etc., etc. So now you can use the token to denote which once per turn I've used. So going into our rares here, we've got the Guaranteed Future is now. We've got Haughty. Okay, so this is a Dobby foundation. That's a mix of symbols. I guess it's not really a Dobby symbol spread, but it's got him on the art, right? And it does something that he's pretty good at, which is if your attack is massive damage, I'm talking huge, I'm talking 10 damage, you get to ready this foundation. Very cool stuff. And then if it's your first attack this turn, you can discard a momentum, and if your rival's at 10 or less health, your non-throw attack gets +5 damage. Man, that's got to be lethal at that point, right? Very cool stuff. So one for all, 1,000,000%. We saw this one already. The first 7 difficulty attack, which is worth noting. Very cool stuff there. Ooh, we got the Todoroki card. Let me look at this foil. That's pretty cool. We've got, oh, I like this. Okay, this is a nice touch. So, Blazing Icicle. This is going to be tough to, if I can get this on here, that'd be so nice. But down here, you can see there's like red and blue, and then it becomes purple. I love that. You guys, if you're a fan of the channel, you know I like the color purple. And then on this side, there's like these wispy little, like, ice wind patterns almost. It's like a snowy breeze. I'm trying to get a different lighting. Oh, there you go. You can see it kind of there. Ooh, I almost had it for you. It's very cool stuff, though. Very cool patterns. Reminds me a lot of like very old school, early 2000s style holographics, where we're looking for like stars and little patterns like that. And then, of course, we've got like the bubbled comic book background. So, Blazing Icicle, a very cool attack. Ooh, we did it. We got one. We got a Gran Torino agency. Ooh, baby. See, I like this card because response commit after an attack leaves your card pool during the combat phase, draw a card. Air symbol has needed some card draw, man, for a while. The big reason why I played Sports Festival Stadium was just because it's one of the ways to actually plus on cards later. Love that. And then it's got some very powerful stuff, right? Like a static that says attacks get +1 speed. And then you can use any kick attack to block. But I'm here for cards leaving my card pool mostly. Oh, back to back. Yes. Yes, we got a runaway. We did it. All right, I was afraid we were getting down to only a couple cards left. But this one's huge, guys. Runaway is huge. It is a defensive hand trap. It's an ability where you're going to lose life. You're going to have to pay some health. But your rival's attack deals no damage. You're going to lose health equal to the printed damage. So even if it's like 80 million damage, if it's 1 million, if it's a 1 million damage move, it doesn't matter. Because for just the cost of a 5 check and health equal to the printed damage, we can deny the rival dealing damage. This works against throws. This works against cards like Jolt, so it doesn't go to momentum. It stops cards like Instant Explosive Release, because the first attack isn't going to deal damage. You're just going to lose health due to the cost. And I love that. On top of that, it clogs the card pool, which adds difficulty, ruins combos. This is the kind of card we've been waiting for. This is the card that I've wanted for a long time. Something that allows me to basically check a 5 and just have an answer to one single attack. And it's very fair, because you still have to lose the health. So your rival is still getting closer to their win condition, but they are not going to have as easy of a time getting there. So very, very cool stuff. Saves you from one-hit KO decks a lot. Just a massive fan of this card, and I'm probably going to have to track down 3 more of this sooner than later. And then the other big one, probably the other card I was the most excited for out of the 2 I mentioned, Masterminding. This is the sickest design that I think they've come out with for promos. This card is very unique in that it responds to your rival failing a check, which if you know about Shigaraki 3, you know we're all about making the rival make checks right now and then hacking them. Once they fail a check, you can respond with this to add it to your momentum face up, and then you basically get an enhanced version of Shigaraki 3's once per turn. So once per turn, you can just say their next check is -1. An incredibly powerful ability. Very cool card. Can't wait to use this one as well. I think this is going to be a very cool card where you're going to put 4 in your deck and just be stoked to get one of these to respond with. But if you get multiple going, your rival's going to have an incredibly difficult turn putting together attack strings. And I think it's very, very cool stuff. Very cool design space. Would love to see more cards like this. Would love to see more cards like this. Funny enough, they share 2 out of 3 symbols. So it's going to be tough to put them in decks together. That's a lot of action cards you'll have to put, but absolutely a huge fan of these 2. Very, very excited that I got to pull basically one of every card that I really wanted. So huge fan there. And then let's just crack these packs. You guys have seen the pack openings, right? We know what we're looking for here. Whoa. We're looking for SRs. We're looking for hold hostages. We're looking for vile seizings. So my League of Villains box that I got did have one of each SR and an XR vile seizing. Probably the best content creator boxes that got sent out. Honestly, can't complain. Like, no cap, pulled all the chase cards. So let's get into it with these booster packs. Chat, what do you want me to pull? What cards are you guys looking for, chat? Open this up, and now we got to make sure that we save the booster pack wrappers. If you're new to Universus, if you're new to Jasco Games, My Hero Academia collectible card game, the packs have a little icon called Redemption right there. You got to save the pack with the icon, and you can send them in, and you can get loyalty points, which you can redeem for promos. That's right, you can get free cards just by saving your pack wrappers and sending them into Jasco Games. What other card game is doing that? Let's skip through all the commons and uncommons, and let's go straight to... Ooh, we got an XR. Okay, so we got a rare with Tormenting Glare. Rare with Tormenting Glare, bars. And now we've got an XR, Polite and Well Spoken. This card was pretty low on my radar, but after I played Common Grounds Kirogiri 2, I'm starting to like this card a lot more. Can't really hate on a 6 check. I'll spin these around this way. Let's do next one. We got the handy dandy mouse tool scissors. So I'm not sitting here trying to rip a pack and preserve the redemption skull all night. Okay, I'm going to struggle anyway, it looks like. Didn't get a clean cut. There we go. There we go. Alright. Skip to the end. Flame Flicker. Ultra Rare Alert. Dig that one. Look at the blue flames on that. Ooh, boy. This one's a crazy card. I'm always amazed that he got 2 Ultra Rares, man. The Dobby Dobby 2 got the ultra rares from the set that are just sick. This one gets you momentum for playing actions. Very scary stuff. Momentum ramp is a very scary thing right now. Alright. Where am I going to put these wrappers? We're running out of space. I got too much stuff. Yasco sent me too many goodies. Got both the Clash Reunion products. We got the DLC taking up space. You get so many booster packs. Again, guys, it's really like you're buying these League of Villains boosters, right? For the price of the boosters. And then you're getting the rare promos. So you just gotta think to yourself, alright, let me get 10 League of Villains boosters and then throw in some free swag. Come on. Ooh, Winged Nomu. Another rare. Very nice stuff. Echo Attack. Echo keyword getting a lot of love recently. People are starting to figure out how powerful it is to trade in a momentum for another attack. And on top of that, Winged Nomu is something you can't partial block. So it's safe from Wild Pussycats, which is notoriously the card that when you block with it, denies the Echo keyword. That's a mid block, so it doesn't apply here. Alright, another rare, Flash Fire Fist. The premier way to flip release. Flips a foundation with a difficulty of 1 or less. Very pesky foundations like release and requesting assistance get flipped for almost no cost. Also great for Turbo Mill. If you're playing Endeavor 1 or you have like a Fire Heat Wave, great way to fill up the excuse me. Excuse me. Great way to fill up the discard pile. And this video is ending up way longer than I thought it would be. I got so much stuff. Let's go. Oh, alright. So this is from, I just finished the packs from the collector's pack. Right, not the box, the collector pack. I just started on the collector's box and we got another ultra rare. Got another flame flicker right there. So that's pretty cool. Alright, I can feel it. This one's going to have an XR in it. I don't know if it's going to be like an XSR or what, how crazy it's going to go. But I'm feeling XR in this one. I'm also feeling like I didn't actually cut it open. Okay, I did not actually cut the top part open at all. Here we go. XR time. Give me. It doesn't have to be vial seizing, but I would like an XR vial seizing. That'd be cool. Oh, you are okay. No XR, but we got ultra rare. Resolute Rushdown. Another big ol' Echo. Another big ol' Echo attack coming at you. 6 high or 5 high 6. If you got no cards in hand, you get to draw a card. Very cool. Very, very cool. Half the runtime's gonna be fumbling with packs. Yeah, I mean that's what happens, right? Like you buy the collector's box, you just get all this stuff. You're gonna be sitting here opening cards forever. Oh, okay, here's the XR. We missed it by 1. We got the XR. Here's Decoy Duplicate for our rare. This is a very important attack abort, very important foundation in this current format right now. So very nice to have another one of those. But then for an XR, we got Gas Cloud, which has a very interesting pattern. If you guys can see, it's got like these wavy lines. Gas Cloud burns you for stunning me, which is very cool. Yeah, Rappa got revealed. Yeah. A lot of people are hype on Rappa, man. Their kit, they did such a good job with Rappa's kit, dude. I wish every character had a kit that was as cool as Rappa's kit. Kendo Rappa's kit looks like it was made with lots of love and care. Next up, we have Glacier Breaker as our rare. So if you heard of sliding under it, this is going over it. You block a low attack with this mid block, it deals no damage. Very cool stuff. You gotta foil the ice cards. I don't know how much you guys know about card games out there, but if there's an ice card, if there is ice on the art, you have to foil it. Ice always looks great in foil. That's why Todoroki got more ultra rares than anyone in set 1, by the way, because they were all ice attacks. That's just the truth. He got all those shiny cards because they were ice, man. And they look so good. Champion Frigid Heatwave, it's because of the ice, man. Alright, let's put these over here. And then we've got Finger Guns. Who's a Twice fan out there? Got any Twice fans out in the crowd? Little 6-check action for you. Get to play your attack twice. Goes great with the Echo keyword. Very gnarly stuff. For the low cost of commit 1 and a momentum, you too can get 1 additional play of an Echo attack. Oh, here we go. Here's an XR I'm excited for. First up, our rare Agile drop. So Twice box. We got some Twice packs. We got a lot of Twice stuff going on. Finger Guns to Agile drop. Back-to-back packs. Seems like a conspiracy. But we got another XR, and it is a sick full art. It's Justice Rush. We got an XR Ultra Rare, guys. So not only did we get an extra foil in our pack that was extra rare, but it's a UR. So I basically got a rare and an ultra rare in the same pack. Very, very cool stuff. So let's put this over here, I guess, with XRs. So far, I've gotten, what, 3 XRs out of, like, 10 packs? Very good rate. That's a very good rate. Alright, we're down to the last 2 packs. Down to the last 2 packs. Yeah, that makes 4 ultra rares in 10 packs too, right? So on top of that, you know, not only do we get 3 XRs, but one of them was an ultra rare, which adds to that count. Oh, we did it. This is my favorite ultra rare from the set. Young Heroes has saved my life so many times. It has a enhance once per turn to just commit your rival's best foundation. That's nuts. Just repeatable. Just you don't ever get your best foundation is crazy. But on top of that, the response on this to reduce a bonus to 0. I've built entire decks with the sole purpose of just trying to abuse this card as much as possible. And just keep adding cards in my hand to discard. So that is very, very cool. So that's another ultra rare. We're at 5 ultra rares. Almost half my packs have had an ultra rare at this point. Maybe more. Very cool stuff. Alright, now if we get a secret rare, it's just over. I don't know, man. Gasco sent me 2 boxes for League of Villains. Both had a secret rare in them. And now we gotta see. We gotta see if this has a secret rare in the last pack. Here we go. Send me your energy, chat. I'm feeling it. Ah, no. No secret rare, but we got a meta relevant rare. This is a card we saw in Orlando. Reluctant Retreat. Stops your rival from playing actions. So they can't block with plus ultra. Can't nullify your stuff. Very cool. They can't capture evildoers for momentum, which is a big one. So very, very cool. So all in all, very good haul. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 rares. We got 4 ultra rares with a bonus XR ultra rare. And then we got 2 common XR. So very cool stuff. And then from our actual rare promos here, we've got the Guaranteed Future is Now, Masterminding, Runaway, One for All, 1,000,000%, Delaware I'm not saying the whole thing. Gran Torino Agency, Blazing, Icicle, Audi, Another Future is Now, the Duplex, the Throw, we've got Create Insulation Cloth, Throwing Knife Lunge, and the second 1% Delaware Detroit. So all in all, I would say a good haul. I pulled basically at least one of everything I was hoping to pull. Got our 2 Guaranteed Futures now, so we're halfway there on that playset. And again, it just comes with a bunch of extra booster packs. So we've got promos, we got ultra rares, we got XRs, we got tokens, we got dice, we got the sleeves. We've got it all. We've got everything all in this one little box. I mean, the only thing you need now is what, a deck box and a playmat, and you're ready to go. Which you get a playmat for going to the event. Right? You get the playmat for showing up to the event. So pretty much all you would need after this is a deck box, and you're ready to go. You're ready to show up and be a pro hero. So let me know what you guys like the most from the class reunion box. Let me know how many class reunion boxes you're planning to buy, because I am very, very interested to see. It seems like everyone has a different card that they're looking to pull, right? And for me, it was definitely Runaway. So if you have Runaways to trade, also let me know in the comments. I'm just kidding, but that's going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this box break. Thanks again to Jasco Games for sending this product out to me and letting me open it up on stream, because I like to share my experiences with the community as much as I can, and I thought doing it live on Twitch was definitely the way to go. So, yeah. Go check out the UGN, use the referral code ACE, and you'll get bonus loyalty points if you're a new player signing up. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Go out and get your class reunion boxes today. It should be they should be coming out Friday the 19th. So probably 24 hours after this video is up on YouTube. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.